pay and what the Kadam Pian Basin. Down here, Naito Somaete Idege, Naito Somal Tomorelia, Toma Karamoja. Konya poni ay pimal pokono Karamoja, tetere mamu itumano Karamoja imelaite aki. There we are going to die fighting. We will not spare any effort to ensure that the Karamoja get the rightful benefit from the old anejasi e Karamoja. Tetere peloreta idukira riano ejokuka. Ushome tike chidwe. Umame tege o Karamoja. Anu letebe ya keriano. Unapeti Karamoja ejok. Oyuara ke chikituku. Ojasa kiki nwe masika itu. It is a shame that during the dry season, in fact we have a lot of water coming from Mount Moroto going down to the Kyoga. That water goes, it spoils roads, it degrades the environment, and yet it could be collected. So that when it's not raining, the Karamoja are able to graze their cows, they are able to water their cows, they do not have to move out of Karamoja to go to Teswa and to the other parts of the country in search of pasture and water. Total failure on the part of NRA. 40 years of nonsense. 40 years of not serving the people of Uganda, particularly the people of Karamoja. And so this is what we seek to change. And we are going to change it. We are determined. When I stood as president, people said, but you, Amriat, poor. You're a very small man to Museveni. It is the small people who are going to change this country. I don't have to be very fat or very tall. I don't have to, be proud, even if I am as dark as you. We are the people of Uganda who will bring change to our beloved country. Today, I drove through Soroti, and the road that was built, I think about 5 or 6 years ago, is already beginning to fail. Karamoja was given a road deal. Tarmac that was given to Karamoja, the only tarmac road to Karamoja is already collapsing. And as I enter, some of them are seated here, I can see you. I'm going to report to say this is what Power said today to the LIVE-MOROTO and in Karamoja. Sophie has cooked tea and food for us in our struggle. And that is Museveni. You try to touch his chair. First thing they do when they go to Kampala is to buy heavy blankets and cover themselves and begin to sleep for over 25 years now. And cover themselves and begin to sleep for over 25 years now. We are determined to bring power to the eastern part of the country. As I speak today, I have 11 cases in the courts across the country. I have 11 cases in the courts across the country. I was shot at. I suffered from tear gas. But here I am speaking to you because I feel pain for this nation called Uganda. So don't be afraid. There is nobody who dies twice. And I am encouraged when I heard you people know the programs that we have, the special programs that we have for the people of special programs that we have for the people of Karamoja. The first program that we have for you is how to You know, when we talk in a meeting chaired by the party president, and we agreed that even if Amuriat wins alone as president, he cannot manage. Amuriat needs gas allowance.
President Bolo FDC. Elo dio ngene ngalda e muni no to tia kauna. Ki ganyere kaudua kauluche kwa pana members of parliament kwa pana yo na kato na etasho na banki. Kotere hiyo ikichama kile kimoyo kichama kilia kiwo. Etachi FDC ngene ngawulu. Amna bogulo dio lo puko konto le ngene ngawulu. Abani ne tarwana di picture. Okoy wode wan jabu kore ngene ngada ya kana ngakada ngachenga. Nemetake kana ngune etachi api.
Number of candidates to come, because now we are going to be in charge of elections as the FDC. So that the party president can rest. If there are questions, if there are comments, what do we do to improve the FDC? We are going to give you enough time so that we can respond.
Basi mpode mona mabero wawili ngile ko ko gina ngikan mono annabo ngikan to bo kino to to na ngade ete mokin ko kidi yomana basa mo FDC waye FDC no moni just na bo Lomongin. Abara kinadua anya kawa party. Anya 1996 kama ko tamarembet emuriat. Kapala pone dak supporting ang Karamoja dada emuriat. Rochenio. Tengeta ga kifungoi utia utanga polo paka tokane ya kana kai kwani. Aye taraba na kware na ngambole. Salah. Alors, Sabu County come. The first arrived 2006 to 2011. I've been leading a Philip Progo. Alomoru, as a receiver, Abuki failing. Then after I became Toga Akimat, Abunainia. A lot of my people. He granted Shavani Pishai, free of charge. But Adam, free of charge. But I UPC Mama Pukaramu Ikiwaruwa FDC Rajara. Tell what the president done by then. To you, the other Makwataget Bessie. Now you are talking. They are talking share party. Night of Mom. Tamada Rola Panaga. I am a thing to go down like a party of Emilia. I am a thing. No, what are you? I'm taking your home, my family. And where is my family? I wear my Tama equal. I am a pedal. You didn't get a FDC. I don't know what I'm going to my family now.
She had a complaint actually, saying that her from her family, they have been big fans of FDC. Now, big fans of FDC, of his position that he's interested in, and he's happy.
FDC abunore. Again, on FDC ticket as city chairperson.
So thank you very much for the questions. Gentlemen, okay, Yalama Noi Anwai Center, no Yama Hotelsi, Ibore Shalam Kitemo Noi, Ejaine Beduri, Epati Agia, Jasitola. I think you is in the Karamoja. Let me speak in English. My greatest consolation, we have somewhere to start. When I was coming here, when I had leaders talking here about their disappointment, so as president of the FDC, I take responsibility for whatever failures, whatever pain happened. One happened at the national level, but also there was a weakness at the local level. It was a struggle to bring back the party to order. We said to Lukwago, how are we going to explain this to the people of Karamoja? They said they even began to plot to remove us from the leadership by force. So just like Mugisha Muntu Lukwa now has formed a new party. So a person from Moroto, from Kotido, from Kabo, from Karena can be the president of the FDC. To go to Nubu, come back home. Nandala Mafadi and myself and Ebuano and the restaurant Magombe, who is going to be speaking to you, have stabilized the party, and now the party is Bobby Wine today to quickly name the districts of Karamoja. He would not manage. Feel frustrated, become shaded, go and speak to people about our frustrations and how we can repair this country. With your prayer. Luckily, our election is by secret ballot. Let us go and mobilize our people to turn up in large numbers to vote. The problem we have in Karamoja is that, you know, when time for voting comes, very few people turn up to vote. So what NRM does is to vote for you. And you can tell exactly that, you know, they are going to, you know, tick in favor of Museveni and not any other candidate. I am happy that the majority of the people who spoke here are young people. Young people, this country is yours. Many of us now who are grown up, you know, we are preparing to hand the leadership of our parties to the young people. You have a longer journey to make than we do. So determine you are to stand, and we also need your telephone number. I understand the desk is out there already. The FDC got so many councillors. Some of them even went through unopposed. It is true Museveni manipulates people. And that has been said by Caroline here, the youth who spoke here. Greatest liar that Uganda has ever had as a president. He lies in order to gain from local people. You know that Museveni came saying he would spend 4 years in power. Before that, it also said you are not going to become the president when you are more than 75 years. So after Museveni's 2 terms were about to end, he came to parliament. I was a member of parliament at the time. He brought money to buy members of parliament. A majority of them accepted his money. Nandala Mafabi and myself who were in parliament at the time refused this money. We were just 58 of us. So the majority took they changed the constitution to remove term limits. After removing term limits, then they said Museveni can stand again.
Bana bela marte berbele baba be akiwo na bebe mam na bonge tubo ke tani mikyo na ba akiwo abuna bonge se tubo.
It meant he could stand as many times as he wished.
Abuna ito chama kana lo kan kada tubo dik na o kama boy papa lo.
Then the age issue became, very clear. He was now becoming old. He was going beyond 75 years. He came again and began beat up members of parliament. He also used money. All the MPs by the name of Karamoja during our time voted to remove term limits. Recently, they even voted to remove age limits. So after removing age limits, Museveni stood last time, he was beyond 75. Actually, he was 80 years at the time. And he is now even going to be, if he is going to stand, he's going to be 90 years in 2031. Even after all his things fall out of their mouth, he can still stand again as president. That has been the biggest lie that Museveni told to the people of Uganda. I think when he's even about to die, when he's lying on his bed, he will say, bring money from the Bank of Uganda so that I can buy another 10 years of life. And yet, we have over 45 million Ugandans, population of 45 million. A majority of them, about 20 million are actually beyond 18 years and have capacity to lead this country. So what has Museveni done? He has eaten into the time of his age mates. He has eaten into the time of those who came the generation after him. He has also eaten into the time of young people. He's going to eat into the time of our children. So we have a responsibility to bring this to an end. We'll take more questions.
You see, Paul can speak up to tomorrow morning. He will not get tired. So we are going to take questions. You say we are here to take questions until you tell us that we are now tired. Let me take my mother. We come to you.
Five people, I think that's enough. The two ladies. Yes.
chiga mam ngata gande iya lo yom to iya mo yom to ba ga ga to da lu boy te yom to mi che ame to lo ya mere ti shana ku kan e kwa ay ga na lo pinda ko ga lu boy te ul iti chigo ama pa iti chigo lo da da ga ti da na be ti lo bo lo ke bila ya ti pe agura mchanga agura kote to na ro wade Dagito ka to mane dagito ngide ro ka dia amojo ngatila bari ni ara ma ngara kene iya ko na ka mta ya no wai boy wana na bukan na ne ko ko na re mo boy na re agu ala lo me ka ta ka kuro kana ko biya na re man tamara je mo turo tama ye ko ra ka no morta ya agu etu ma ka ngai bogu wai elisi de chairman South Division Moroto Municipality lakini hapo ndio ni kuarana lakini sisi ya CPS ani kama ki baya mai kamera beda ya ren bolinga ani kama to cham to bong na rem ani kala cha ki ko e ni ko da ni per moru ka ko moru ata mama mai ki nya mo ati ar ko ra we ana to ona apa ya ka ko ni ngara ke wa ni ngara ki yo da ku to ta na ba Karamoja no we kulia ba ba ko per na ga nya ai na ta mar moi ke ngara ki yo ku to ta mo ba ke tela ata mai ko ate ya ko ki dia o ke ti da na ka o ka bu bu che ta ga la ki per na ga na che na jo ba kilele ya ba kalele akala le ha ki bila le na ki wa na ki ba ti ki to le ya to ma da ka ma to pa ni na kai to ona awu ya moi kana mo ru ne ka pa ni ko KFDC awu ya elisi de chairperson Moroto Municipality South Division awu ya ayo Lomeko Juma Savage abu ma ya le FDC awu ti pa na ka ko bia na re na ke ti sha yo mo Juma la ya abu ko ke ja pe abu ko ke ja mo ba ye ona re mo ye ona re mo ba ne ke ka bia na re ayo lo meto be te ala am say Chinville South Division LC de chairperson ni kana ko munne ya ko na ko moi kai wo lo wi te amama ngara kine abu arama ga bisha nguni to man me dia na an ka lelinga an ko ni ama mi da yo an ko na ba ga yo ngara ga ka polo ka tuma abu itu ya mo kana ngara kine te ka tuma na ya mi le yo ndila na ya ro ko ro ga ko ro ni at ba na ni fa ki ngara ko na yo ke na una ke le fa ke ni yo ke ji boni ngara ki ni na una ke le fa na ni fa na ro mam ngere na jito ke chakele pa ni ara koro akoro kere yo ya ka polo ni ya koro iki no mo ni ya ni ka to ta na ule tene i ya ara ni ku e ma ta ke singa gwe ya me ta ka ya ara na koro ka ya ni che da to pa ya ranga ara ni ala ka ro ya ka ko ni ya ho LC de cha po South Division Moroto Municipality MDC ticket LC de cha po
He also made emphasis on support. So it's the old people, especially overall the young people, as well need support because they are more vulnerable and some grandparents have even died in those hot houses. So he says at least as the president, support.
Etiakatia kauna nyikale ankare mojong. Etiakatia kauna nyikale ankare mojong. Ponta na tekeri nyanguna lala. Anguna gelegele. Ngitia kale nyanguna lala. Anguna gelegele. Ngitia kale na hiditi na kia itingetungwane. Hiditi ngetungwane. Hiditi na kia itingetungwane. Hiditi ngetungwane. Napete te dare go we da brokol kori na kola na tena twaki. Miere rai boreni ga kiyo na kola na tena twaki. Miere rai boreni ga kiyo. 26 MPs ala Karamoja. Na ya kolongi tingina itamara yo MP to ni matroi. Ajini atamara.
Ikiaro ni Karamoja makure. Na tamaro ni da ugo kwa kwal. Ni tanje kona patara. Ore yono no morito. Na era tamara ugo. Ayo ma, mama yo nyaro no. To tenge delenga. Ikena kinyo delenga. Era yo konta nata. Aki ana ndo dikinti yako. Na kiyo ishato. Hejo wale ni tio ma ko kriti ete kawo. Ni kita ya ikibulana ya. Mam. No tamuni ya mama. Rada ni katoma. Pero to lo dikinto ana ku. Molope. Le ba ko ta to. Molope. Le ba ko ta to. Pa. Mama le mun ya ko tere ni ta. Mama le mun ya ko tere ni ta.
That's Karamoja. Even our mother party FDC cannot help us. There are certain things that we need to do as a party. If we have to penetrate NRM in Karamoja, it is not that everybody in Karamoja. When we started this party of FDC, there were so many people who supported. Basically, got zero in some polling stations. But immediately after elections, Karamoja was forgotten by the party. I wanted to talk this when the Secretary General was there. His Excellency, you are campaigning for yourself, you are campaigning for yourself, you are campaigning for the president of the party, you are campaigning for all the councillors. We go to the mountain. We told them NRM treats Karamoja separately. That's why Karamoja has a representative in his SEC. So now if you cannot put us on the line.
Staff were also here.
Yes, the line.
Staff were also here.
Yes. I didn't want to talk. I wanted to talk when the Secretary General himself was here. I wanted to talk when the Secretary General himself was here. Yes. They told me if I don't go to Kampala, I cease to be a member of the party. I cease to be a member of the party. I nominated independently, and they removed my name from the party. I talked with pain. Coming. Put Karamoja at the top. People have been. She was talking about being arrested. We have all was talking about being arrested. We have all. You are a candidate of anything they want. Intimidate you. They can trash you. They can beat you. See, how do we protect our candidates? How do we protect our living Lotisa to take the results to the returning center? You want to survive. So, but this party in a different way.
I want to ask my brother.
This party in a different way.
I want to ask my brother, Reverend Jackson Bagombe, to address briefly. And your future. Briefly. So don't fear. If you fear, the situation will get worse in FDC, and also to contest LC1, LC2, LC3, LC5, D1, LC2, LC3, LC5, MP. We should have candidates from you. So, you go to your villages. Those who are in RA, what do they have? Do they have anything? Tell a key. Do they have anything? Tell a key. So there's nothing in NRA. that Museveni, that place called State House, toilet. That is a big disappointment. That is a big disappointment to Ugandans. If we are going to dig into the records in the party headquarters to know who has been a leader in Karamoja from the time of reform agenda, to you that we will go with the name from here who will be approved by NEC after I have approved. And that person is now going to be sitting in the National Executive Committee. Intimidation. The Karamoja have never been cowards. From what I know, I have grown with Karamoja in the little town I grew up in, Soroti, and I know them as brave people. In the next hour, a leader has been taken to police, brought her here. And the questions have to be answered. It's about that kind of arrest, and the people in government will understand that. The FDC constitution authorizes me to form or to create a position. And I'm sure you know what north is. Isn't it from Moroto going to Karenga? Or is from Kotino going to Karenga? We would be happy to eat a meal with you people.
So I live and one of the directing at the Karamoja, Nandala Mafate, President Adolun, Kanabo, Akimojo Dam, and I po, Venaya,
Right.
A bitch I joke at me, good man. And we are on the year, near Apollo, Kiriam, Moketa.
Then he will give announcements, and then we close the meeting. At the north, the Karamoja here, and the Turkana. North, the Karamoja here, and the Turkana.
Turkana, Yanda. Turkana, Yanda, and then to pass yellow idea. So you get to pass yellow idea. So you get to
once we are united,